Anyway, okay. Now, still talking football. One man is actually on the hot seat right now. Yeah, Gbenga, but Stanley Eguma, what's happening to him?
The Rivers State government at the start of this season, they said, look, we cannot have Dolphins and then we have Rivers, Sharks, Dolphins and Sharks. So they put them together and they called it Rivers United. But they're not being united with their results at the moment. So the state government.
How terrible is the result? They're 12th on the table right now.
12th on the table, and they haven't picked any points away from home. And to win in the Nigeria Professional Football League, you must be able to grind out results away from home. You know, so they're saying, look, we know Stanley Eguma has done so much for this state and our football, but he who pays the piper dictates the tune. So they're saying, if you don't start getting the results, 3-match ultimatum, yeah? If you don't get the result, you might just be on your way out of the club. I was trying to get more information from Sammy Wejian, the media officer of the club, and he says, look, the state government, they're committed to us making Rivers Angels one of the competitive clubs in the NPFL. But Cecilia, everything rises and falls on leadership. Yeah. And if a coach is not doing well, if a club isn't doing well, you see, Ikorodu isn't doing well, everybody is saying Benson Edema. People are not calling the players, people are not saying why the striker's not scoring. Yes, so as a coach, you just need to ensure that your machinery is good enough to get you results.
But I think Rivers United are really not doing so bad. 11th position on the table. They've won 3 games. Okay, they've lost 4.
All right, now
and
you know
they're 1 draw. Okay, that is not too cool. But I think the problem is their failure to actually win away from home. I mean, that's what they're saying. And of course, Sunshine Stars, who are also, wanting to win, 19th position, they also want to win. They went there and they pick up a point. Maybe that's the reason now. 3 games right now, that's the ultimatum he's been given. Because according to them, well, he should have been able to get 24 points. He got 10 points from a possible 24, so he should have also gotten something much more than that. And since he cannot win away from home, and at home he's drawing, so he's been given 3 matches.
So after that game,
Ikorodu United, Economy Warriors, and of course you have Heartland. These are the games that I don't know. Economy Warriors, Ikorodu United, okay, because of their performance so far, fine. In Lagos, they might come here, pick up a point, but definitely not a win. I don't think so. Against Economy Warriors in Port Harcourt, Economy went to Giwa and got a point from there. So it seems that's going to be a big game for them. Then against Heartland in Owerri. Okay, maybe
I'm just looking at the league table, and I understand what the management of Rivers United are trying to say to Stanley Eguma. They're currently 11th on the table. They've played 8. You rightly said, that they've won 3. 1 draw, 4 losses. They have 10 points. Cecilia, if they had beaten Sunshine Stars, they would have been on 14 points. Yes. Do you know where that will take them on the table?
That'll take them up.
I'll take them about joint with
Lobby Stars, yes.
They will be 3rd or 4th. Very, very important. So the management, they're looking at it like, if we're getting our results, you're not winning away from home, then you should start winning, right there.
But I think sometimes when you change coaches like this, it's always very, very difficult. It's always now. This is the game between MFM and Kano Pillars that we started with. I mean, maybe we just get to enjoy these highlights because this game was a game that you want to watch over and over and over again. What happened last night? I mean, the fans coming to the stadium, the quality of the game, and advertisement for the Nigerian Professional Football League. If you really want to put your money into this league, just watch this game. You see how it happened. I mean, when the penalty came, I felt, okay, MFM, they are home. They might not just give it. But they gave it. It's like, oh, okay. Now, this is NPFL, and this is happening, and you have the fans right there watching, and it's really entertaining.
Before we let our viewers see the highlights of that game, let's also talk about the quality of the play. MFM didn't play like a newly promoted side. They didn't show any respect to Kano Pillars. They also understood that Kano Pillars had good, supporters right there at the Agege Stadium. They came out to just play football. As you said, we advertise Nigerian football. So if the players are doing their part, if the fans are now coming out, it means the league management company must do more. if they have branded the league, we must start thinking of ways of repackaging it to make money, because that's why I use the word NPFL revival. Now, because we're beginning to see what we saw back in the day.
Yeah, another thing is not just about LMC, it's about some of these club managers. Now, please pay your players. I mean, when we don't have pictures from players sleeping outside the government house wanting to get paid, I mean, people want to invest in it, but when you're saying that regularly, like, okay, I wouldn't want to be associated with something like this. So the thing is, management, you guys are getting whatever money you get from the government. I know that, I understand Nigeria economy is a bit down right now, but as long as the money is coming in, let the players' welfare be the ultimate, because they are the ones on the field of play. And if they don't get that, that motivation will not be there. And also, we start hearing stories of a league where players are not being paid. So that will not be a professional league. For you to have a professional league, players must be paid. So their welfare will definitely be top notch. If they can do that, that'll be wonderful.
Fantastic. And while you're taking care of welfare, let's also beef up infrastructure. Now we're beginning to see games at night. At the Nest of Champions, we see Monday night football. Last night I saw Wednesday night football. The stadium was well lit. You know, good. You know, so we'd like to see the Accra Township Stadium do the same. We'd like to see in Jos night football. And while you're planning this, if infrastructure is on point, then security should also, you know, be available so people can confidently come out. Did you see the crowd?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was really good for Nigerian football. So we'll just let you see highlights in the game between MFM and Kano Pillars. It was a quality game, the type you will see when Liverpool is playing Manchester United or even Chelsea and Arsenal. It's the Nigeria Professional Football League. We'll be right back. Stay.